Hello and welcome to Shower Party episode 40. I'm Liam Salvage.
Hey, thanks, Obama. Great to have you here. This is Brandon. Welcome to Shower Party, episode 40.
Yeah, we're having a good time in the neighborhood.
Yeah, get that water running. Grab some lights because it's a party in the shower.
It would be cool if someone actually did watch it in the shower.
That would be nice.
Then they sent pics of them watching it in the shower,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent it directly to us.
All naked and sudsed up.
Yeah.
All lathered up, buddy. Don't do that. Don't send us that, please.
God, that would be so awful.
That'd be so
To
gross.
see your naked dick and balls while you're listening to Shower Party on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Ew, don't listen to the entire thing in the shower. Like, don't be in there for an entire hour and then have really, like pruned up fingertips and then send us pictures of those. That would be so
Don't do
gross.
that. Your pruny little fingers on your tiny little ball sack.
Ew, pruned up fingers. Ugh.
On their tiny ball sacks? Imagine
Oh my god. Wait, have we talked about my issue with like ball sack size?
No.
So I'm just very confused, right? Because like we always talk about the average length of a penis, right?
Yeah.
And it's like pretty easy to tell, hey, where am I? Where do I fall on the
scale.
dick size scale, right?
100%.
But how do I know if I have a like big nut sack or not? How do I know? Like
So-
we don't talk about the general size, like
Yeah. I think there's a steep cutoff for being like, oh, those are normal, to, oh my god, those are fucking gigantic.
yeah.
Like, ball sacks aren't typically, we don't look at them for the size. So I think if you have like an especially a meaty ball sack, then a woman will say something like, that's the largest ball sack I've ever seen. But otherwise, it just kind of doesn't matter.
Which, depending on the woman, that could mean a lot,
Yeah.
or it could mean very little. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just confused because I'm scared maybe one day that like drop my pants and somebody's like, wow, those are the smallest balls I've ever seen, or maybe the
So-
biggest. Like I couldn't tell you
I think small balls
which one. You know.
would help you make the dick look bigger.
Well,
and so
yeah.
at that point, they wouldn't comment on your balls. They'd be thinking, that's a gigantic dick.
Okay, maybe yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really like maybe ball size is just an accessory to penis.
Yeah, it's not the main
you know?
feature.
Right.
Never the main feature.
It's just it does a little assist.
Yeah.
Right. It helps you out. Well,
Yeah.
good. I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. But I mean, I've been confused about that for a long time.
Sexually?
No, just thinking about it.
Are you
I was
curious
like, I don't.
sexually?
Yeah, I'm curious sexually, but
Bi-curious?
I'm more curious about just where I stand on the scale.
fair.
But you know, but I could tell you instantly for penis size. You know, they make that
Yeah.
easy.
It depends
like,
on the
boom,
country, obviously.
Boom, check the length. I'm smaller than that, right?
Asia, smaller. America,
Asia,
smaller.
yeah, any Asian country smaller. Fuck. All right.
Damn it, they beat me.
That's why I'm trying to move to like Japan or something. It's not because I'm a weeb and like
Yeah.
I want to go there because of anime. It's just I would fit in better, dick size wise. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. First 5 minutes we're talking about.
Yeah, let's go.
I even accidentally did a little bit of an accent, so.
Yeah, you leave that in.
Yeah, I'll leave it in.
It was fucked up. People can come for you next week.
That's fine. Speaking of races,
Yeah, the Indy 500.
Dilbert's getting in trouble.
Yeah, so you actually had to show me
Yeah.
Dilbert because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not reading the Sunday funnies.
Sunday funnies are a good little read, especially Dilbert. That was my favorite. Nah, no one likes Dilbert. Everyone's for Garfield or Peanuts. But
I mean that is true.
Dilbert was all over the place. I didn't know that he was making millions drawing Dilbert.
There's no way he's making millions.
He was in the
doing
New
that.
York Times and a bunch of other newspapers, and he got
Oh,
paid
man.
handsomely.
So you're telling me that shit that you pulled up with him just having
Yes.
like they were just normal ass conversations. Like,
Yes.
this was like, hey, this is me in the workplace, and that's it.
It was just what people say to their coworkers about their boss in comic format.
Yeah.
Like everyone said the exact same things if they work in an office type scenario.
Yeah, and so it's a comic, right? Which is supposed to imply that it's comedy.
No, comics can be not funny.
But the root word is from comedy, right?
Superheroes, they're a comic book. They're not funny.
Well then why are they called comics, man?
I think it's not short for comedian or anything.
But
This
it's
is
got the
different.
com.
It's a different type of comic.
Give me the com.
Give me the
man.
root word of comic. What does comic mean?
What is root of comedy?
Comic definition.
In fucking What's everything like based off of?
Oh, well, shit. So here's the thing.
Okay.
It can mean causing or meant to cause laughter. That's one we know.
Right. We know that. We know that one.
Relating to or in the style of comedy. But as a noun, it can mean comic strips.
Yeah, so why do they do that? So why do they do that,
They should just
man?
be called cartoons.
Exactly. Like, you're just using the same word for something that's just different.
Oh, yeah. So
it's fucked up.
Back
Okay,
to
yeah.
Dilbert.
Yeah.
Dilbert was sent to the valley of racist cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there dry as hell because the guy that made Dilbert, he said on his Facebook Live, he's been going on there tearing through these racist tirades, having a fun time.
I kind of respect. All right.
He's having a fun time.
He's just saying it. Okay.
People like making fun of him in the comments, and he comes back with like racist stuff.
Oh, okay.
So supposedly not supposedly, he did say that like he doesn't want to live with the blacks anymore.
Oh, okay.
So he moved
Interesting take.
He moves to the whitest place in America. So there's literally 0 black people in the whole town.
Okay, sure, man.
He set a goal. It was on his vision board, and he accomplished what he wanted to do.
Honestly, like if he's gonna willingly remove himself from black communities and like he's not gonna be racist towards them, okay.
Honestly, there should be a haven for white boys that don't want to be around anymore.
Yeah,
that we can just send them there, and they're just having a good time being white by themselves.
As long as they're not causing like any wars or like doing hate crimes, yeah, that's fine. Just let them live there. Like, we're not gonna do much for them, right?
They're not gonna cause hate crimes because they're nowhere near any other people.
Mm-hmm. I feel like for like food imports, like we're not gonna have to like ship much to them because they're just gonna eat
Kraft macaroni and cheese and hot dogs.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's what I live off of.
Maybe a little burger during the summer, have a cookout, but you know, Epstein's
Island's for sale. Send those boys over there.
Yeah, just put them all over there.
They can rewrite the history of Epstein's Island.
Honestly, how about we start sending, like, let's find a white guy who like thinks black people are the worst, and then a white guy who's like, no, I think actually like Mexicans are the worst or something, right?
Debate.
And then like we put them all on Epstein's Island, but it's like we recreate Lord of the Flies, and then whoever comes out on top,
that's who decides the race that's the worst.
Yeah. And we're just like, well, I guess they've decided it, man. Yeah. And
that's
then,
good.
I don't know. We kick them out of the country. I don't know. I don't know where it goes from there.
Stay.
Biden gets to
decide.
No.
That is law. He gets to decide who gets kicked out of the country.
Okay. Yeah. But I didn't want to go towards like we're killing him or something. He would probably want to, but we're not going to let him do that.
Yeah.
We still control him.
Yeah. Dilbert doesn't want to kill him. He just want to be around him.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough, man.
But I thought of the term Valley of Racist Cartoons, and made me think of the Island of Misfit Toys and how funny it would be if all of them were racist.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason they're not toys that people want.
Yeah, because they're just racially motivated.
Like the caboose that has square wheels. He goes, I'm trained with square wheels, but I also hate black people.
Nice. It's just we're gonna keep the square wheels for the hell of it.
Yeah,
it's not even that much of an issue for him.
He just when he chugs along, it's to the N-word. And when he blows his horn, it says Jews.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You have that pre-written?
See, I can't.
Were you ready with that?
I was talking about this with a friend.
Yeah, nice.
But I wish I could act the whole thing out, but that would be problematic. But it's funny.
I mean, that would be. Yeah. But if we just like did a little edit, like voice over the scene from the movie, people wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, the train said the N-word in the movie.
The train said it, dude. It wasn't me.
I'm quoting the train. Or like the spotted elephant is like, I can't forget how fun it was to kill 6 million Jews.
Okay, all right.
Because he's an elephant and can't forget.
That's something that he might say.
There's one more that I thought was very funny as well.
Now, after you pull that one up, I do want to know what other comics are within this valley of racist comics. But I mean, go ahead with your final example here.
You know how there's the Charlie in the Box?
Yeah. He's
called Charlie in the Box because he loved killing Charlies in Vietnam.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Nice. That's
Rudolph goes there and they don't like him because he's a brown reindeer.
Yeah. The train fucking hates him.
And then he has a weird nose, so they think he's Jewish too. They think he's a black Israelite. They're like, what the fuck are you doing over here? This is our island.
Okay, yeah. The implication here is just that all of the toys are somehow white, despite them
Yeah,
having
yeah.
different colors.
So Charlie is white for sure. Charlie in the box, he's a white little.
He is.
And so is the
He has the
dolly.
painted face though. He's got like the clown white face, right?
No, it's like pretty creepy. Like just
He's
beige.
just. Oh, okay. He just looks like a white human. Yeah.
The fucking train with square wheels slowly takes the Jews to the Holocaust
Okay, man.
because he can't go
All right.
fast.
All right, man. Okay.
He can't go fast, so he's
Well,
just
yeah,
chugging
he's got
along.
square wheels, man.
He's laboring to take him there.
That's fucked
Jews,
up, man.
Jews.
That's fucked up. I bet they'd get tired of hearing that by the end of the trip, man.
Chugga.
That's like 10 days at least to get there. Man. Yeah, and you were telling me, it was fucked up that I was talking about my penis 5 minutes in.
Yeah, come on.
Dude.
No, it's funny that these
Dude, come
toys
on.
are racist. You know,
It's the toys, dude. It's the toys. They're saying it.
you know how fun it would be go to like Toys R Us when you were a kid, and then 1 in every 10 toys accidentally just says some random bullshit about another race.
Yeah. Honestly, let's make a Toy Story.
Yeah.
A Toy Story, but like, I'm going to give it like a good like 30% of them are racist for no reason.
To infinity and beyond, where the blacks can't catch us.
Nice, dude. Nice.
That was a good one, thank you.
Honestly, Buzz Lightyear would be
He's a space
racist
cop,
one.
yeah.
He would be racist. Yeah.
He chokes out just a family of or inner city kids.
Okay. I like how you phrased that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Wait, didn't the new Lightyear movie or whatever, the like most
gay
recent one?
Lightyear, yeah.
Was he gay?
Gay Buzz, yeah.
He was gay in that one. I thought, wasn't there like there was a black like secondary character? Like
that
I
was
thought it
his
was like
lover.
a romantic interest. Was it a girl?
No, it was a guy.
It was a guy. Okay, yeah. So I mean, they
It wasn't a guy.
no, but there was
But he
something
was
that like
gay.
people were like, hey,
He's
like,
closeted.
oh, why is he so gay? You
It was
know?
really funny when they really highlighted the statistic that all 70% of police officers beat their wives when Buzz came home and just beat the shit out of his homosexual lover.
Yeah, I
doesn't-
really like that.
It doesn't matter what sexuality cops are, they still go in and they beat their lovers.
Yeah. Gay or not, they're gonna be beating the shit out of them, I guess. I saw something pretty interesting. Since we're on the topic of like representation in like movies and stuff, I saw something that like because people don't want they're like oh, like I don't want to see this gay stuff in my show, like oh, there's no a purpose to it. But somebody was like pretty much like it's easier to have empathy for people who you see in movies and stuff, like it's easier to relate to them.
That's true.
So by not having them in there, like it's easier for people to hate minority groups.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never really thought about it that way.
I was racist until I saw a few good movies. That's what changed me.
That's what I'm saying, like a couple of movies about black people, and I'm like, wow, I really feel like I can understand them better, That's the power of a movie. That's the power of media right there.
That is what I think. I will disagree. I think it can push you further.
You think so?
When it's pushed upon you like that, they're like, what the fuck? I just can't escape this, and then it pushes them farther into the racist box, into the Charlie in the box.
They're just fighting back at that point,
Yeah. It
just give in, give in, dude. Give in. Like, oh, you're just gonna find any and all media that only has white people, straight white people. Like, okay, bud, good luck. Good luck
need
with
a
that, man.
WET instead of a BET for those guys.
Yeah, we need a nice wet network. I only watch wet at my house. Oh, imagine you come home, your dad's watching wet in the family room. God, he could take it to
Dad,
his
what the
room
fuck?
at least. Oh, Dad.
Dad, don't be racist in front of us. Come on, what the
Dude,
fuck is this?
fuck.
What is this racist smut you're watching?
This smut. Dude, I feel like that's something that's missing from like the typical dad, like image of a dad. Is like you'll think about like moms will read like some smut novels or something.
Yeah.
But like, what does a dad do?
Watches Fox News and gets hard to that.
That you think that's it? It's just Fox News.
It's
for him?
dad smut. Yeah.
Okay, I
They
mean,
just
fair
get in there
enough.
getting all riled up, and then they have to take it out on their wife sexually.
I thought it was going to be more inherently sexual.
Yeah, it
Like,
is
in
eventually.
nature. What on Fox have you watched that
Have you
gets your
seen the
rocks
anchors?
off? I mean, some of them, yeah.
They have those blonde bitches have their tits out.
Oh,
Are you
that's
kidding
true.
me?
What's dude, Outnumbered? Outnumbered's one of them, and it's like the all-female group.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what a name for that. Come
Yes. And they just have a wide
Outnumbered.
variety of blonde white women that are really hot.
on. Watch these conservative white women dominate this liberal cock.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is. It's literally a gangbang cuckold for every dad in middle America.
That'd be kind of fire, dude. Like, I feel like they would get mad views on like Pornhub or something if they started
Yeah.
posting that.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, check out our new Fox News page on Pornhub.com.
Liberal twink gets blasted by 6 conservative hot ladies.
It's just the opposite of blacked.
Yeah. It's a white woman on like on some tiny little dude. Just
Oh,
gaping him.
don't hit him with gaping him, dude.
The women are gaping his mind.
It's mental gapage.
Son of a bitch, I didn't know how racist I was allowed to be.
We're absolutely dominating you verbally. Oh, man. What a time. What a time.
It's funny. And then the Fox business is just stocks, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. I mean that's Fox Business. I feel like the name kind of holds true. Yeah, they're talking about businesses, man.
It was funny when Fox Business tried to get into like cryptocurrency, and they
Did
tried
they?
to get on that train, and they had their own kind of crypto type of deal.
Okay.
Like they were pushing these
Well, I
weird.
mean, everybody did.
Yeah,
I feel like.
they were pushing these weird like little conservative stocks, and they even pushed like Shiba Inu when no one was talking about it. So we're like, yeah, fucking get in there. We're ahead of the game.
Get some sheep coin, man.
Yeah.
Some sheep. Yeah, no, I feel like I completely missed that, but I blocked out most of the like crypto stuff because I didn't participate at all. So half of it I was like I don't really fucking care.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
sad that it's now stupid to own an NFT because I would desperately want to spend $100,000 on a picture.
Me too, man. Me too.
It's all this money's burning a hole in my pocket.
And
So.
the great thing is like before, like at any time in history, like you could pay $100,000 for a painting, right? And you have
Yeah.
that picture, right? And it's like nobody else can have that one. But with the NFT, at least you have nothing physical,
It's
right?
a communal picture.
Yeah, that's
Anybody
what I'm
can
saying.
have it.
Man, that's so nice right there.
It's actually giving back to the community. Say, hey, I bought this art for all of us. You're like an art exhibit at that point. You're like a museum.
Right. As long as people know that you own it
Yeah.
and you're daddy and you're sharing, and they should
Yeah.
be thankful. Yeah. I'm glad they fell off, honestly.
Crypto. Yeah, I lost a
NFTs
lot.
specifically.
No, I lost money to a lot of money to crypto.
How much?
$200.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's
It's
that's
a substantial
enough.
amount for me.
right. Grand scheme of things, plenty of people could be like, hey, that's nothing, dude. I lost
Yeah.
thousands of dollars. Fuck you, $200 is a lot, man.
I was really into I don't care about stocks or crypto. I like
Mm-hmm.
taking advantage of the system when I know something will happen. So
Okay,
like
yeah.
when the COVID happened, I put $50 in a
The
Planet
COVID?
Yeah.
Okay.
I waited a couple months, waited for Planet Fitness to drop,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, one day Planet Fitness is going to come back and their stocks go back up.
Yeah,
Did
that's
it.
fair.
Came back up. I was like, damn, I won one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, Dogecoin was going to happen, and I was like, I hate this, but I'm going to put some money in there. And then when Elon Musk goes on NSNL, I'm going to sell it because it's going to go higher because people are dumb.
Yeah.
And then he fucking was Wario, and Wario steals all your money
Oh.
if you didn't know this.
Yeah.
Wario brings out his big hog and just fucks the money out of your ass. Yeah, so we went on there, fucked my money out of my ass, and now I'm down $200 still, and I'm not going to sell until it goes back up.
You might be waiting for a while, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did fuck you over with that Wario
Yeah.
skit, man.
Wario metaphorically
fucked.
fucked me.
Yeah, he did. Which, I mean, it could be worse
Yeah.
people to have that done by. But honestly, I'd take Wario over Elon any day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Rock had a joke about Elon, about him getting his dick sucked 24/7.
Okay, yeah.
Just had to say that.
That was the joke, was just that Elon gets his dick
Yeah, he
sucked?
just has like no cum in his balls ever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was one
I
of his
mean, I
jokes.
feel like you could just say that about anybody who has a lot of money and be like, man,
Yeah.
he owns women pretty much, and they do anything and everything for him.
We need to get enough money where I can start buying prostitutes and send them to your house as a fun little joke.
Why? Why would you do that?
Like give a girl $100 when we're rich and be like,
Uh-huh.
Brandon, wasn't it funny you got your dick sucked because I paid a girl?
What's funny about that, man?
I basically sucked your dick by paying that girl to suck you off.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Basically, yeah.
I get credit for sucking your dick if I paid a girl to go to your house and suck your dick.
Yeah, essentially, like through transaction, you sucked my dick.
And I'm like, hey, do it while you're sleeping. He wakes up surprised.
You're just gonna make a copy of my key and give it to this random prostitute? Nice.
His security code is 3214.
I'll feel really safe, man. I'll feel really safe.
Go suck his dick without him knowing. Make sure he's really scared when you do it too.
Make sure he's scared. Boo!
Yeah. Sit in the corner of the room with the Ring wig on. You know the movie The Ring?
The Ring? Oh, with the phone rings.
Yeah.
And then you die or something. Sure. Yeah.
The girl.
She crawls out or something.
Yeah. Okay, so she has that wig on, and she stares at you for a while after you wake up, and then she comes over and just sucks your dick.
Okay, man. Yeah. I mean, you're the one who's doing this. Like, I don't think in the scenario I can stop you.
Who would you send to my house? What would you do to me if we had a lot of money?
I don't want to send anybody to suck your dick.
Don't you dare send a hot little gay man to my house to suck me off. Don't you dare do that.
Oh, dude, I totally wouldn't send some hot, feminine gay guy
Don't you dare.
to suck your penis,
Don't
Liam.
You dare.
Oh, my God. Like, I'm not spending my money on somebody giving you sexual favors, you know?
But you're also being scared by it.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, what's this hot lady doing in my room?
Oh, this scary lady. Oh.
Her boobs are so scarily big.
What the fuck? Oh my God. You've got me at a loss for words. Like, I don't know. Like, this is the weirdest fucking scenario.
Do you want to go back to the island of racist toys?
No, not really. Not really.
That was a wild thing to start off with. I will admit that.
That was. I feel like most things we do are just kind of wild to.
Yeah, but the thing, I had to say it to somebody because I cracked myself up in the car thinking about the train.
Yeah. I can see you. Just like, were you like talking to yourself?
No, I was at a stoplight just in my head. And
you're just fucking.
I doubled over laughing.
The train taking them to concentration camps.
Yeah. And then I had to look around, make sure any of the other stopped cars at the light couldn't see me, and then I drove off speedily.
And then you rolled down your window and you're like, hey, buddy, check this out.
I had this thought about this, you know the island of misfit toys in Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
You've seen Rudolph, right?
What if those toys were racist? Wouldn't that be funny? Imagine the train saying the N-word and Jews when it honks.
Honestly, okay, now that we're back on the topic, I feel like if we're gonna relate the Jews to anybody in like in the movie, it would probably be the elves because they're already just being
he
forced
does want to be
work.
a dentist.
Yeah. God damn it.
They have high aspirations to be doctors and lawyers.
But like the thing is, they're pretty much slaves. But like they just work. All they do is work and make toys. You know,
Jewish people. They're always like one of the stereotypes is like the overbearing mom.
Yeah.
And who do they live with? They still live with their moms at the elf factory.
That's true.
And the one wants to break out and be a dentist, and they're like, "No, you gotta stay at home."
Yeah, that's fucked up. All right, what we were talking about sexual. You were paying for sexual favors.
Yeah, for you.
I'm done with the racist toys, man.
Yeah.
I'm done with Rudolph.
I'll bring it up next week.
Okay, yeah, great.
It'll be a Christmas time special. We'll have a full claymation of all of the toys, and we're gonna do like a little stop motion action of, like the dolly becoming the new Third Reich.
That would take so much time, honestly.
I wish I knew how to do claymation. I want like a claymation intro for us. Of like a little rubber duck being formed and then just like swims away.
That would be pretty nice, honestly. Yeah. Like I feel like you just need some clay.
Like a pengu. Or what was that? Was that the penguin that was claymation?
Oh yeah,
like
pengu.
On PBS?
He like honks or whatever. And it's like a little trumpet. Like he
was racist.
I was honestly going to go for imagine if you paid him to come to my house. Like you see his extendo beak on that guy. Hello?
He honks the whole time. He's just vibrating your scrotum. That was a good impression, actually.
Was it?
That was a really good impression.
I feel like he sounds different. I
now
forget
make him
what he
racist
like.
while doing that.
No, I can't. I couldn't do anything for that. Like, how do you make that racist?
Yeah, this is the good opportunity for my trademarked idea of putting a Hitler stash on your finger. You know how those ladies used to do a mustache, like tattooed?
I feel like that's such like a 2010s thing. Back in the dimes, you know.
That did.
You remember the
good.
dimes?
No one was laughing, but I did used to do that.
The 2010s, the dimes. You remember the dimes?
Is that what you call them?
Yeah, everybody calls them the dimes.
Just for that, I'm gonna send a couple more prostitutes your way when we're rich and famous.
Okay. Only pay him a dime though. See what that gets me.
And they're gonna suck your dick out of pity, those ones, because you
nice.
just called them the dimes.
The dimes, baby. 2010s. Everybody says dimes. Guys, start using that at home. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Or what is the 2000s? The pennies?
Okay, that's just a stupid name, man. Why would you suggest that? What are you talking about?
Dimes also only go in increments of 10.
Oh, it's the singles. Yeah, like 2 singles. That's just 2, man.
Right now we're in 2 dimes and 3 pennies.
Why are we trying to list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Why are we trying to label that, man? What are you doing? It's not cool like saying the dimes. Back in the dimes, man.
Back in the dimes.
Back in the dimes, baby.
So yeah, let me see. Do I have any other of the racist cartoons? I just want to give.
Yeah, did you?
Oh
my god, we got so far fucking off track.
I just want to give
cartoons?
The cartoon artists enough money where they become racist and go on these tirades like Dilbert did.
Okay, do you think he did that because he had money?
I think it helped. I think if you're poor and you're a little less inclined to be racist publicly, you have more to lose to be publicly racist.
Well, yeah.
When you're poor. You see these actors and people when they're publicly racist and misogynist and stuff, and they have all the money already.
Yeah,
they have nothing to lose, because what are they going to do? Just stay with the amount of money they have now and just not spend as much? They're going to be fine.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like most people who, I'm just going to go with, if they get like canceled for being racist, you know, and they have a lot of money, I feel like most of them don't spend less. They just run out of money.
Yeah. Or lean into it and get a good fan base of nice racist people.
I mean, yeah, that could help.
Yeah.
Just hit up the island. Hit up the island, man. You know, where they're all staying.
The island of racist cartoons. He's the only racist one. So Dilbert's on the island alone right now.
Yeah, okay. So it was just a good name to relate to Misfit Toys there.
Yeah. Okay. I can't think of any other racist cartoons as of right now.
I don't know. Because, I mean, the cartoons themselves, like Dilbert himself wasn't racist. But the author was very racist.
So I will critique you on that, because Dilbert, he was told, well, I'm just going to call the guy that wrote it Dilbert. He was told to write a black guy into the cartoons, and he just made that guy the dumb guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And he was the only black guy at that office in the Dilbert cartoons.
Well, yeah, because he had to be told to put a black guy in there, so...
So they literally had Token from South Park, except just dumb and not.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man.
Fun times.
Fucking Dilbert. Dilbert, you piece.
That's a good name for a pet or a dog or something. Dilbert.
You think so?
Yeah, that'd be
pet
funny.
Dilbert. Put some glasses on him. You gotta make sure he's got a big ass head.
Skin-colored hair. Dilbert had skin-colored hair. Like, he didn't have hair on any of the people. It was all just, like, skin tone all the way up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I barely looked at him. You pulled up some, and I was like, oh, okay, he's a tech guy. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, who are the funniest people around? IT!
It was like a not funny Office Space, the movie.
Uh-huh.
It was just a not funny version of that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a fan, dude. Not a fan.
But speaking of the Fox News and watching television, I was watching television with my dad, and every time one of those HIV PrEP commercials comes on,
and
it shows like gay people kissing, he always looks at me like it's my fault they're gay. He like makes eye contact with me. He's like, "Why are these two dudes kissing on our TV right now? What the fuck did you do?"
Dude, you put this on? You put this on here? Are you kidding me?
He watches HGTV.
Uh-huh.
How can he turn that on and not expect 2 gay dudes kissing on there?
If HGTV is on, dude, like within 20 minutes, probably less, you're going to see some gay guys kissing.
They have arts and crafts and interior design on there.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think's going to happen?
That's what I'm saying, man.
What do women and gay dudes love the most? Interior design and arts and crafts.
Yeah, honestly.
Mason jars.
They do. They fucking love mason jars, man.
Couches. Expensive couches.
What's up with the mason jars, dude?
I don't know.
What do you... I fucking... What's with the jar, man? It's just a jar. And everybody's calling him Mason. Who is this? Who's this guy who made these jars?
Why is it Mason is like working with stone?
But it's glass. It's glass, man.
Mason is working with stone.
It's not a stone jar.
They don't put it in stone.
What are we in the fucking BC, buddy? Stone jars? Are you joking me?
This is the dumbest conversation we've had. I think it's just critiquing mason jars as a thing.
Dude, I swear the stone jars are gonna break down so much faster than the glass ones.
Yeah. I think episode 40 has been our turning point as well. This is the point where we're like, we're not gonna edit shit out. Let's just fucking go in.
Okay, yeah. No, if we're doing that, you mean that? Are you ready, Liam? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, let's fucking episode 40. We got 30 listeners now. They'll back us.
I'm gonna say it.
Got 30 consistent listeners. They're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, guys, go ahead, do your thing."
Yeah, do it. Say whatever you want. We'll support you. Yeah, I do love that he looks at you like it's your fault. Like just the fact that you're coming from like a younger generation. He's like, right, you didn't fucking stop this, man. This is on you. You let this happen.
I'm like, damn, I'm 23. This is your fault. If anything, you guys are gay. The boomers are gay.
You guys were gay first, okay?
You guys made it okay to be gay.
He goes, Liam, talk to your friends. I don't want to see any more of this gay stuff out here.
Hey, I know you have an in with the community. I know you guys are tight.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gay adjacent. So go in there and just fucking tell them what's good.
You're gay adjacent? Gay adjacent?
Gagent?
Gagent? Gay. I don't know. It's too hard. It's too
Cajun.
hard. Cajun.
Cajun.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Cajun, but gay.
I love some Cajun jambalaya. Some Cajun jambalaya.
Cajun jambalaya.
Let's go. Let's go. Then I'll really have some cum in my throat. All right. Dude, I still have this cough. Honestly, it's still a little bit of cum in there, bro. I don't know what's going on.
The prostitutes haven't been doing their job. Getting that cum all out of you.
Dude, I feel like it's the cold, like, wind, you know? Cold wind, and you're sucking it down. It fucks you up from the inside, man.
It is time for the weather segment. We've had a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Gone from like 70 to 30.
Tell us what's going on with the weather here.
As you can
Liam.
see here, we've had warm temperature come from the south, I'm assuming.
A big warm from the south.
And then we had cold front from the north, and it beat the south front.
Okay.
And it was kind of like the Civil War, where they kind of met in the middle and are battling it out over Ohio.
Hey, life imitates art, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Speaking of the Civil War, did you know that it was fought over states' rights and not actually
what?
the slaves?
That is a very funny argument that people have.
Dude, it was states' rights. It had nothing to do with slaves.
Remember when they tried to teach us that in like high school?
Did they tell us that?
One of our teachers, I forget which one, but they were like, this was mostly over states' rights.
Well, I'm no historian, right? But I'm pretty sure it boils down to, states' rights to own people. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what we're saying.
I was just about to say that. I was like, kind of right. You just left out a tiny little end of the sentence right there.
Yeah, like you're not incorrect at all, but you're just like, no, it wasn't about the slaves. It was about the rights.
Yeah.
Like, that's, okay. Same thing, buddy.
Yeah.
It is a good argument, though.
That is very funny.
I love hearing it.
We did. It wasn't about them at all. We don't care what happened to them. We just wanted the states to have more rights.
The South did not care if they lost their slaves or not. They didn't care.
They just wanted to be able to say, I don't even know where I was going to go with that.
Honestly, they were going to be fine with just letting them go and then picking the cotton themselves. They were more than happy to, guys.
That was not what they cared about at all.
Check the documents, man.
It was a historical flag. That's why we like it. We have
historical flag.
See those stars and bars? They don't mean shit. They mean that we wanted to have cool rights more than the federal government. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. It's really, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is I hate the federal government. Really?
Yeah.
That's what we're getting to here.
Because they told me I couldn't own people. That's why we...
If you get the federal government involved, they will not let you own people. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I think it was their fault in the first place. And then they're like, fuck, we messed up on that one.
What, the South?
No, the federal government. Because they were like, it's okay. And then they fucked up. They're like, God damn it.
How do we fix this?
We forgot.
All right, just kill a bunch of people. They'll work it out one way or another.
It is pretty cool that it was very evenly divided north and south. Because what if there was just like one, say like New York State, was just like they wanted to be in the Confederacy, but they were just landlocked by Union.
I feel like at the end of the day, it was pretty arbitrary, and it's just like, hey, like the top brass or whatever was like, hey, this is what we all think, and then you guys think differently.
Yeah.
And, like the population is just like, no, actually, I love slaves. They're pretty dope.
And then there was like probably a Confederate guy that was like, I don't like this, but I'm down here and they're gonna kill me.
Right. He's like, I've been paying fair wages this whole time, and you're gonna kill me over it? Really?
I only hire white people.
I have white slaves, and then I pay my black people.
Yeah.
So no, wait, not my.
Yeah, God damn it.
Not my, dude.
Terminology.
Oh,
This has been a race-heavy episode.
it really has. But we gotta stop talking about race, man.
Let me see if in my notes if I have anything other than the island of racist cartoons.
Well, I did want to give a little update from last week. I went to that work party, you know?
Yeah.
The little bowling,
We
a
should have
little
started with this.
karaoke action. Probably, because it's gonna be a lot more tame comparatively. But I mean, yeah, like bowling was good and everything. Like I didn't know half the fucking people there, right?
Mhm.
So they did like a little thing to get people like talking and interacting, and it was like a picture scavenger hunt. So you had to like take a picture with somebody who like you haven't met before, or like, hey, like take a picture with somebody who works in the kitchen at this place, or like some shit like that, which is stupid, right?
That is very stupid.
Who wants to do that, man? Like
Yeah.
I don't care about these people, right? So I mean that was a strong start right there. But my one pal who like works with me at the inn, she was getting pretty drunk, right? Her husband dropped her off. She was getting pretty drunk, right?
Uh-huh.
She got on a first name basis with the server there,
Uh-huh.
and I was like,
That's a bad move.
I was like, what are you doing? Like you don't need to like get
No.
cozy with this guy. And she's like, oh no, it's just like we're in hospitality. Like I understand like what he does and everything. Yeah. By the end of the night, he kept coming back to her. He was
Yeah.
like, hey, could I take you out or something? Like
Yeah, it gets to that point.
And the husband had to get her out of there.
Yeah, he had to retcon her out there. He had to pull special forces.
Special forces, buddy.
Go
Call them in.
in with a rope from the ceiling, pull her out. Like, you dumb whore, you got to get out of here. Your vagina's gonna explode at any minute.
What? Honey, I told you to stop sucking dick. Come on.
The
We're
whore
going
bomb's gonna go
home.
off.
I strapped a whore bomb onto you. You and all your loved ones are gonna die if you keep being a whore.
If you brush up against any penis, that's the trick. That's the key to the bomb.
Yeah. So the whore bomb, great investment as a husband.
Yeah.
You should get one of those. But really, like, I didn't like ruin the party or anything.
It was just sad.
So, like, yeah, it was sad, but I had to drive home. So at the end of the day, it was like, we'll play it safe. I'm not gonna be a dick just for fun, even though it would have been fun.
It would have been cool if you drove home drunk as well. That would have been ruining people's fun as well.
That's one of my favorite pastimes for sure. But I did like it kind of pissed me off because with the karaoke, like I had a bunch of people who, like, first of all, it was a small room in there. Like we had it booked for like 2 hours or something, whatever. It was a small room, like way too many people. And I kept having people that were just like, oh my gosh, like, hey Brandon, like, are you gonna go up there? Are you gonna sing something? And I'm like, no, don't really want to. And they're like, oh, come on. And then they hit me with, they're like, hey, but you're a performer, like you've sang before, right? Like you're so good at this, right? Like sing something. And I'm
well,
like,
they had
no.
someone sing over you as well.
Yeah. Well, it was me.
Yeah.
That was me singing over me.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I
they had...
recorded the vocals, and then because I was like
okay.
hopping around or whatever, and also it's just better if I record it because I'm pretty shit.
I thought for Peter Pan they had you record yours, but then they had someone else sing over top of you.
No. So it was 2 layers of me.
Okay.
It was me recorded and then me live, but quieter live. You know.
They have you just quietly in the background humming along.
Yeah. It's just a completely different voice. Like. So yeah, they kept pressuring me, which was honestly just annoying. Like, I hate when people's fun depends on you like participating. You know?
Yeah.
Like, let me just. Like,
Let me
I was
have
having
my own fun.
I was having fun doing nothing,
Yeah.
just watching, man. Let me spectate.
Karaoke is the worst thing to do in front of other people. I will never do
is, man.
karaoke.
Yeah. Like, okay, would you in like a small group, like people
No.
you know or something?
No.
Okay.
That's even worse.
Yeah, karaoke is just not your thing.
No. And people are always like, oh, it's kind of like stand-up. No, it's not. I'm singing.
Not at all, actually.
I'm singing.
Like, yeah,
out loud.
you have a microphone and you're standing.
Yeah, that's the only similarity.
But performance-wise, completely different, man.
I never plan on singing during stand-up.
Yeah, I feel like, dude, I don't know, like people who are niche stand-up comedians like that.
Like Bo
I don't
Burnham
know how I feel about them, you know?
Yeah. Adam Sandler did really well in Bo Burnham. Those are the only two that come to mind. Those are the only two that made it work.
Yeah, because I feel like most people, it's just like, oh, hey, this is a funny trick. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Good job, man. You can play guitar.
It's also like a Schrodinger's guitar when you're up on stage, because you're like always like, does it exist? Does it not? Is he actually going to play it?
Yeah, if it's just sitting up there.
Like I opened for a guy that had a guitar, and he was on stage the entire time. Yeah, I was just waiting for him to play it, and he only did it the last 3 minutes of the show.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh my god, that whole bill. I was waiting for the guitar the whole time. Yeah. I wanted to see it. I
mean, if it's sitting up there, you're gonna expect that, like, hey, like he's probably gonna use this a good bit.
Yeah,
it's sitting there, man. You know. Yeah. I did think when you first said like Schrodinger's guitar, that you meant like, are you good without the guitar, or are you not good without the guitar?
That is also fair.
Like, are you still funny without it, or is this your crutch? Is this what you need, man?
I've also noticed sometimes those musical comedians, they kind of like brush through the punchline so they don't get a laugh at all through the entire song, because it's just part of the flow of the song.
Right. Yeah.
You need to have like built-in pauses where the music quiets down or something.
I mean, it's a lot about.
You know what, Bo Burnham actually.
A lot about timing, man.
He didn't have a lot of laughs during his songs until like, like the big punchline.
It's been a while since I've seen the specials, but I feel like the older ones, like people were. I felt like it was pretty consistent. I don't know.
Maybe.
He also just had a fuck ton of jokes in there.
Yeah.
Like he packed them into songs, man.
Like at some point he was just showing off when he did like the weird rap that was like too fast to comprehend, really.
Oh yeah.
He was just showing off and showboating up there like a loser.
Like a loser. It was like Yobo or something like that.
Yeah.
Off of his YouTube.
Just showboating, showing how cool he is.
I mean, he did have some great like lyricism in there. I'll give him that, but
yeah, I hate when people show off how cool they are on stage.
Yeah, dude, that's so lame, bro.
Yeah,
come on, stop showing off how cool and sweet and sick you are, dude.
See how I'm dressed right now? I have a shirt that I wear like maybe once a week. It has orange peel stains on it right now. You see that?
Oh yeah. Did you just wore that around today?
Yeah. Well, I
in public.
I ate an orange before you came, and and I was eating like this, like
like a real scumbag.
Yeah, I was eating an orange all slouched over with the orange peels on my stomach, and I just bit into the orange and it got just juiced all over me, and I didn't stop after the first one either. Okay, I just kept juicing all over myself.
I hate when I juice all over myself, man. So I'll give you that.
By the end, I was like, oh, fuck. Now I got a stain on my shirt. But I'm going to keep it there until I decide to wash it.
Yeah, so I like how you willingly just kept going. Like, you could have, like, you juiced on yourself once, and you're like, oh, I got to clean this up. Let me get, like, maybe, like, get a little water on it or something. But you said no.
Yeah.
Once is not enough. I'm juicing twice.
Well, I was already in the position. Times. What am I going to do? Sit up and then get the juice all over my hands? And, like, now I just got to touch my shirt with all the juicy hands. It's a lot. I get into a predicament sometimes where I get real comfy.
Yeah.
And then something will happen where I, like, spill water on myself.
Yeah, okay.
Or I get orange juice all over me. Or I just have, like, crumbs. And I'll just sit there for a good 30 minutes not doing anything because it's too much effort to get out of that position.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I finally get up, I'll just like pull my shirt up and use it like a little pouch and carry all the crumbs to the garbage can.
Honestly, with the crumbs, that's a good move.
Yeah, I respect not
that,
juices though.
When you're juicing, I don't think that's good because you're just letting it sit in there, you know.
Yeah.
What if that stains, dude? What if it doesn't come out? Huh?
It might. I don't care. Stained shirts are better.
What do you mean?
It just looks. I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. It looks like you actually live a life.
Yeah, it looks like you're a slob. It looks like you're disgusting.
Like you lived a life.
It looks like you don't know how to take care of yourself.
I don't like these perfect dressed people.
It looks like you're a fucking idiot, huh?
Well, that's one man's opinion.
Can't do your laundry right? Can't get a stain out, huh?
That's one man's opinion.
Oh, little baby boy, huh? Yeah, fuck you.
I'm going to send you to the island of racist cartoons.
Dude, but I'm not racist.
I'm going to release the tapes.
I'm not racist, bro. You can't put me out there.
I'm going to release the tapes on you.
Also, they would probably enjoy my presence. You know, they'd see me walk out and they'd be like, "Oh, let's go." Yeah. New guy, huh?
That is the cool thing about being white around racist people is that, like, you don't really realize it because you're just one of them.
That's so
You
true.
know?
Like, how do you know someone's racist most of the time, right?
You can only do that if they also think you're racist, and they're like, "Hey, I don't know. I'm sure I can tell this to you," and then they tell you a little secret.
Can I tell you something here?
Yeah.
Black people, and you're like, oh shit.
He thought
Not
I was one of them.
And then you're in it, and you can't be like, hey, dude, come on, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Because then he's gonna be like, oh, what? Oh, you fucking liberal cuck, huh?
I did have a very funny racist experience. I was hanging out with my comedian friend, Dejan, and there was a black dude that I was hosting. Or no, was I hosting? Maybe. Yeah, I think I was.
Okay.
And his name's B. Titty, and he's on stage. He's black.
Okay, yeah.
After the show...
Does it stand for Black Titty by any chance?
No, it stands for... I forget. I think Brian. I think
Brian
B
Titty.
stands for Brian.
Okay. Is that his name is not Titty?
No, they just call him Titty.
Okay.
I don't know why. He told me. He told the crowd. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
But after he got down, someone went up to Dejan, who did not go up that night, and was like, "Hey, you were the best one up there."
Oh, dude.
Just a complete, like, you hear about these stories, like people that just mistaken black people for other black people, and then you see it firsthand, and he just went with it, which is the funniest part. He was like, "Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it."
Oh. That hurts, man. That hurts.
It was very funny though.
Like, yeah, it's funny, but okay, be real with me. Were they the only two black people there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you had two choices, and you couldn't keep the two of them distinguished.
B Titty is like 6 foot. Dejan's like 5'5", and they look completely different.
Man, like, I can understand if it was like the only white guy there or
Yeah.
something, and he accidentally came up to the wrong person, but like they also went up or something.
Also,
like,
Dejan has like a little bit of an afro. B Titty has like shaved hair.
man, what? Who is this guy? Is he okay? Is he functioning? Is he like?
Yeah, I don't even know if he drank. It was just a funny experience, you know.
That's just him. That's just him normally, man.
And then the guy went to go to the bathroom afterward and saw the other B Titty, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" And then he told him good job too.
Did he really?
He was like, "I can't go say sorry to the other guy. I just have to say good job to this one now, this guy."
Maybe he was just covering his bases. He saw them both, and he was like, "Ah,
I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna say good job to both of them."
yeah, I'm gonna get both of them covered here." That's a solution, buddy. You did it.
I'm gonna start doing that to like everybody, like no matter who they were. You get a nice little text over there.
No, I accidentally clicked on it, but
I
just wanted to make sure. You know. Huh?
We should accidentally emergency call on the podcast.
Okay,
Accidentally call 911.
Dude, I used to, like, all the time, like, I don't know why it would happen, but like with my old phone, I'd be like cutting the grass, and just from me like walking, like it would open up my lock screen and then hit like emergency call.
100%.
And then I'd get calls back from like the police department, and they're like, "Hey, like, you called us, like, are you okay?" And I was like, fuck, I gotta call back so that they know, like, I'm good. They don't send anybody.
Calling 911 is so intimidating too, where you have to like slowly do 911. Yeah, that's the right one. And then I have to...
Yeah, because that one specifically, I'm going to double check 911.
Yeah, because it's shorter than any number you've ever called before.
Yeah, so that's
you're
less
like,
reason to
I'm
check it.
done.
I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom.
I feel like I'm not done.
Hit him with a boom, boom, boom. You
also,
know?
it should automatically call when you dial 911. Like, as soon as you hit that second one, it should go... and you start going.
Yeah, but what if somebody has a... What if somebody's number starts with 911?
Is that allowed?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's allowed.
It happens to everybody, man.
Yeah, this guy Gary, he's 911.
That would be funny if somebody's like, "Hey, what's your number, man?" 911. And they're like, "Oh, funny." And you're like, "No, that's the start."
That's how it starts, yeah.
Come on. Oh, man.
That was good.
Hey, so you said you watched the Chris Rock special?
Yeah. First 15,
Thoughts, man.
Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Last 15, not good.
Yeah.
Middle 30, pretty good.
Pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah.
So overall score, give me a 1 to 10 here.
Compared to other specials,
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it like a 6.
Man, he fucking sucks.
Yeah. The only issue I have with it is like, I hate when it's like headline comedy for specials, because it's not like timeless. So like some of the things he said could have been timeless, but then he applied a certain topic to it. Like he talked about who's that? Prince Harry and Meghan
Markle.
Yeah, he talked about them.
Which, dude, I've said it before. I'm sick and tired of him. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, But he could have talked about the topic without mentioning them.
Mhm.
He could have talked about it more broadly.
Yeah.
He could have just said, in the news, there's all this hubbub about whatever.
Yeah. But like putting the names in there, it's kind of like, okay, well,
Yeah.
people aren't gonna really get it.
Yeah, because if he made it generic, it could have been
Years
like
from now.
could have been like a Simpson. Like I always like when it's like a Simpsons moment when it's like, actually no, because they do like names and titles as well to like.
They do.
I prefer when you don't when it could just be applied to any point in time.
Yeah.
Like 20 years from now, when school shootings are still a thing, it still applies.
Now those school shootings, timeless,
Yeah.
right there. Those are not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Any comedian that did a Columbine joke in 1999 can still basically do that joke, but just whatever is instead of Columbine.
Yeah, honestly.
It still stands true.
Mm-hmm.
Just say school shootings instead of Columbine, or
Yeah, I feel like people aren't going to name those anyway because it's always like
yeah,
the rotation's pretty quick.
yeah.
Is it still pretty quick?
Yeah,
I
it
haven't
is.
heard about one in a while.
I heard about like 3 in the past 2 weeks. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just not consuming enough.
There's like
News
2
to see it.
at colleges and then like 1 at a high school.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. There's also that 17-year-old that beat up his teacher for taking away a Switch. His
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch.
Yeah. What do you think he was playing, man?
Hentai Simulator.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Nintendo
A little
game.
futa.
What's Futa?
Chicks with penises.
What?
But animated.
Dude, those are real. They exist, man. It's like a unicorn. Nice. No, he was definitely playing Animal Crossing, I think.
I don't think a kid that was playing Animal Crossing would beat up his teacher personally.
Hey, that's your opinion, man. I feel like they can get pretty intense, man.
What Nintendo game can you be playing that shows your personality so much that you would beat your teacher? You know? Like there's not really any like games. There's not really shooting games. There's not Call of Duty on there or anything.
Well, I will say, first of all, you probably feel that way because you don't know many games on the Switch.
I own
right?
a Nintendo Switch.
Huh?
I play Mario Party and Mario Kart.
Well, yeah, but like you're not like browsing. You're like, man, I want a new game to play on my Switch. You know. But I'm gonna vote Bayonetta. I don't know if you know what that one is.
I do.
Yeah.
It's like the anime sword ladies and men.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's a witch, and when she like
Same thing.
transforms into a witch, she like gets naked or some shit, and her hair turns into like a
Yeah,
demon.
that's pretty much what I was getting at.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like very sexual. It's like
Yeah.
a shoot 'em up like fighter
That could
type of
be
thing, you know. So I think that's what it is. He's real horned up, real angry, just beating the shit out of things, and he couldn't contain it, man.
Gets up. Obviously, he's wearing sweatpants, full erection while beating the
Naturally.
shit out of his teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked. You didn't need to say that. You know what? Why don't you just not say things from here on out?
Okay,
Liam?
I'll stay
You want to give that a
silent.
try?
I actually have one last thing to say, then I'll stay quiet.
Okay. Yeah.
This is just like a one-liner type joke. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah.
Billy on the Street is the gay nightmare on Elm Street.
All right. Oh, that was the whole thing?
Yeah.
Just quick one-liner. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Billy Eichner. I like him. I think he's funny.
He's scary.
Ooh, scary.
He haunts my dreams at night.
No, he's got some funny clips, man.
He haunts my dreams.
I feel like half of it is just kind of like loud. Is funny because he just runs up to people and is yelling at them to answer questions.
Yeah. It's the situational humor type.
Yeah. But my favorite clip from him is like he runs up to a girl and he's like, "Quick, like name 3 women," and she can't name a single woman.
Yeah.
And that's the funniest shit.
We
to
need
me.
to do our man on the street segment.
Oh,
haven't done
we
that
have
yet.
to. We have to, man. But like it's tough, like walking out during like winter. You know,
I mean, it could
It's
be
cold.
inside.
it could be inside. Fuck, you know what? There, we can do it. We could do
Or
it.
we could just go outside for a couple of minutes.
Uh huh.
It's basically spring almost.
It's basically there, man.
We're a
It's gonna be
couple-
nice and toasty soon.
20 days away.
20 days, man.
Yeah.
Wha-
Damn,
whatever.
time flies when you're having fun.
Whatever happened with that groundhog guy? You ever see his shadow?
Actually, I don't know if Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. Let's give you a quick little Google.
Because I remember it was Groundhog Day, and like I don't know, people were talking about Punxsutawney Phil, but nobody ever really said they weren't like, oh hey, he saw his shadow, you know?
Punxsutawney Phil has seen his shadow on this Groundhog Day, so he did see it, which means
So that's
6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard to miss your shadow, you know?
Especially when there's like lights on you to take pictures of you,
Yeah.
and maybe the sun is out, because they don't do it at night.
Imagine, yeah, they do it at night, and you just gotta like maybe the moonlight is enough.
Yeah.
But they gotta have like night vision goggles or something, not to cause extra shadows, you know?
Because they do it during the day. There's going to be a shadow.
That's what I'm saying, man. What, he's just that dumb?
They
Like, I know he's a groundhog, but get real with me.
Yeah.
He could see it, bro. He could see it.
Yeah, they should do a coin flip to see if they're doing the Groundhog Day or night that year. That's how you determine if there's 6 more weeks of winter.
I feel like maybe we should
coin toss.
Maybe just do the coin toss and be like, hey,
6 weeks.
Winter's gonna be long, I guess.
Yep.
God said so.
Yeah, just get a local priest to say, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pretty cold today, so.
Make him crawl out of a hole and feel the holy light of God. Maybe he'll get a revelation.
Or instead of a Gerber baby every year, we have a groundhog baby. We dress him up as a groundhog, and if he comes out of the hole and starts crying.
I thought you meant like a baby groundhog.
Oh, no.
And I was like, that.
Instead
why would we do that?
Baby, we have a groundhog baby.
Uh-huh.
And he gets out of the gopher hole as a baby.
It's a groundhog hole, actually.
It's easier to say gopher hole.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets out of there and he pops his head out and he starts crying like a little baby. Then 6 more weeks of winter.
I don't want to like rain on your parade here, but I feel like most kids, if stuck in a hole, are gonna cry. Most of them, man. Like, I can't speak for all of them, but
we put one of that Chilean soccer team or the
what?
What was it? Argentinian soccer team? Remember the soccer team that got trapped in the caves?
No.
If they cried, then there's winter.
All right, so we take an entire soccer team, trap them in a cave, and if they die, we have more winter.
Yeah.
All right.
If they survive, no more winter. For that year, at least.
And we got to give them cameras, so it's like a found footage thing after.
Yeah.
And we put out the release of like soccer team. What would we call it though?
Dead soccer team day.
Okay, yeah, sure. Probably football though, because it's going to be aired national.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Worldwide. Worldwide. Football. It's a good idea, man. Yeah, should pitch that to, I don't know, people with money.
Yeah, I'll kick the idea around.
Oh, nice, nice. Soccer.
Yeah, I'll penalty kick it.
Nice. They do have penalty kicks. Yeah. They do that. Yeah.
Yellow card.
I hope maybe you'll get past the goalie. Maybe you'll have a Gatorade. Fuck. Man, what?
There's really no puns you can do with football / soccer.
Yeah. I've got nothing, man. I'm drawing a blank.
Fairy,
That's just disrespectful. I feel like most soccer players have to be cuter if they want to be called a fairy.
Yeah, they should have to be cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make them all small and cute.
Like 4 foot tall and just cute as hell.
Get a bunch of people who are, what's a disease Hasbulla has? Get a bunch of that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody who has that, I'm assuming it's a pretty rare disease.
Yeah.
Whatever he has, just put them all out on the field.
Yeah. That'd be cute.
Keep the ball the same size though.
Do you think he likes being called cute?
Probably not. I did see there was a clip of somebody who has that same
yeah, he's like 8.
Whatever it is.
The kid's like 8, but he looks exactly like Hasbulla.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, he was like, yeah, those people are like, over there like, Hasbulla. Like, I just hate it. And I was like, yeah,
eventually
that would get very old.
He has more videos now, and he's kind of leaning into it now.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get the chance for fame, buddy, go for it.
Yeah, hell yeah, go for it, baby.
Shoot for the stars, man.
Yeah.
Get on your tippy toes and reach real high for them.
Uppies.
Uppies.
We need to start inviting we should invite him on the pod.
Dude, see, like
over
we
satellite.
Could. And like normally I'd be like, yes, that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
But I'd just be so uncomfortable, you know?
Because we made fun of him or just because of his ailment?
No, I'd just be uncomfortable having a random person in here.
Oh, yeah. No, not
And
he'd
then-
have to be online, obviously. He's foreign.
Oh, yeah.
He's like Russian or something.
But then I'd also feel bad making fun of him to his face.
No, we wouldn't
know?
do that.
Come on, I can't help myself, dude.
We make fun of everybody until they come on the show. Then we're like, you're my favorite person.
Dude, you really think I'm going to be able to sit here and not make fun of him? Really?
Maybe.
Almost anyone
I
you
don't
could
think
bring
you'd
on,
be
I'd
able
like,
to. I legitimately don't think you'd be able
No,
to.
dude, I wouldn't be able to help it. I'm just so mean.
I think
you
we're
know?
those kind of people. Like, we'll make fun of a big celebrity until we meet them, and they're like,
Mhm.
you're cool. You know?
I mean, yeah. No, I don't think I could make
Yeah.
fun of somebody like it if we actually brought him on here.
You should be in charge of booking people. I need you to start DMing people on my behalf,
Okay.
being like, hey, come on our podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
Please don't. That'd be so awkward.
No, I'm gonna do it. And then anytime we have somebody on,
Mhm.
every single guest, I have to start with, "Hey, you fucked my girlfriend."
Invite
what
Rogan
the
on.
fuck, dude? Rogan, you fucked my girlfriend. No,
What
like
the fuck,
actually
dude?
did. That's not cool, man.
Rogan,
That's
why'd
not
you
cool.
fuck my girlfriend so hard? She enjoyed it so much. You did that to me?
She literally left me for you, but then came back because you didn't want her.
And I had to take her back because she
I
got fucked
had
by
to.
Rogan. Who else was going to take her back?
I had to.
Everyone
bro.
knows Rogan fucked her.
Honestly, at that point, I felt bad for her.
She can't get any dick after the roguester fucked her.
The roguester, man. Oh, wow.
It was a fun one.
That was good, yeah. I
Yeah.
had a fun time, man.
Tune in next week where we talk about the valley of racist cartoons and much, much more.
We won't be talking about that again.
We will.
But hey, I had a great time with you, Liam.
Me too.
And all you viewers at home, I had a great time with you.
Come back
All right.
next week.
Get some rest. Sleep tight.
Now here's the weather in your neck of the woods.